The subject he has to talk upon is concealed within our audience. I happen to know that Anne has got the subject, and I'll go and see her now. Anne, would you start opening the envelope there and tell us what we've got to do with the subject? They always stick these when you don't want them to, don't they? Coming along now. Hello. Have a look, Anne, while you're doing that. There it is, love. Give us a smile. Say hello to the family. Anybody not here? Say hello to the family. And it says, you say it loud and clear, Anne.
People.
People. And let's see who we're going to do. I think it's a member of Warren Mitchell's team.
Just a moment, just a moment.
Hello, hello.
I'm the skipper and I decide who does it. Sorry? Right, Lenny, get out there and do it.
Lenny Bennett. Lenny Bennett. Oh, we're going to do something different. Lenny Bennett has now grabbed the microphone and he's going to do the single subject. The subject is people. Do you remember, Lenny?
Yeah, I remember people.
And he's right out there in front for 1 minute starting now. Let's see what happens.
I think we'll do something different this week because I always want to find out what sort of people come to television shows. Hello, Anne out of the envelope. How are you, Anne? Fine. Can I call you Anne? Yes. Okay, you can call me Mr. Bennett. And let's have a look who's in. Hello, pretty little lady in the pink dress. How are you? What's your name? Carol. Carol, where are you from, Carol? New Biggin. Oh, New Biggin. Oh. Hark at her, New Biggin. Oh, the posh place, fish and chips in briefcases. How nice, lovely. Let's have a look. Hello, what's your name, my love?
Gracie.
Gracie.
Hayes.
Yeah. Oh, Gracie Hayes. Oh, how nice. Oh, I came to you special, you see, because you got... No, be fair. Got a nice leg, Gracie? Hey? Yeah, it's a shame about the other. And, not many... Oh, got a gentleman in the front. Hello, sir, how are you? Welcome to see you. What's your name? Mr. Wright. Oh, posh is it? Mr. Wright. Oh, Mr. Wright's got his posh suit on as well for the show, eh? It is. Oh, your working suit. It's a nice suit. I've been watching Family at War, and that is nice. Lovely is that. Do you like mine, Mr. Wright? Do you like mine? Do you like my suit, Anne? What do you think of that, eh? Nice jacket, innit, eh? Lovely cut. A lovely cut, eh? Listen. It was a surprise from the wife. Surprise from the wife. I came home early one night. It was over the back of a chair. There we go.
Lenny Bennett right in the middle of it there. We'll be back with that score and more of the game in just a minute. See you then.
Duty.
Thank you. Welcome to part 2 of Jokers Wild, where we had a strange occurrence at the end of part 1. Mr. Lenny Bennett got 12 louse. With the help of Grace and Anne, he got 15. All in 1 minute. A team effort indeed. And now it's time for a Tim effort. Tim Brooke-Taylor, your next subject. Babies.
I happen to know that Les was a very pretty baby. Hasn't changed a bit.
True.
Just like to say that. And now I've said it. Anyway, in the maternity ward, crucial moment, baby coming out. Doctor, nurse, stand by, please. Out comes the head. Head coming out, nurse ready to hold it while I give it a slap to make it cry. Out comes the baby. The baby's coming out. There's a great big smile on his face. He pulls him out, the doctor looks, goes to the baby, hands it to the nurse, said, hold it up and I'll give it a whack. Wouldn't cry. This threw the doctor completely because you've got to make him cry. So he said, again. He said, nurse, lie the baby down, let's have a look. Oh, look. Look at his fist, it's all clenched. Open it up. When the baby opened up the hand like that, and in the middle was a pill.
And they're still at it, gauging that on the length of applause. Get ready to boo, gentlemen, members of Les's team. I'll give that 6. First 6 of the show.
What?
First 6.
Good score.
First 6 are 15 all, and it's Davy Kay. Davy, what can you make of Now, possible high scores. I've never seen this subject before on this game. Nicknames.
Nicknames. Well, you get a 6 for that. We might get an 8, you never know. Nicknames, that's not easy. Nicknames. Oh, yes. Two fellows were talking, and one said to the other one, he said, you know, I heard you the other night, and I thought it was really lovely. He said, what do you mean? He said, the way you addressed your wife. He said, what? He said, well, I heard you call her Cuddles. He said, I thought that was awfully nice. He said, I was thrilled. He said, what do you call her Cuddles for? He said, well, it's only natural, he said. I wake up in the morning, the minute I wake up, she gives me a little cuddle. He said, I sit down for breakfast, before I go to work, gives me a little cuddle. Come home in the evening, the minute I arrive through the door, puts her arms around me, gives me a little cuddle. Have our meal, have supper, before we even go to bed, puts her arms around me, gives me a little cuddle. He said, naturally, I call her Cuddles. His friend said, that is really lovely. That's really touched me. And he said, by the way, what do you call your wife? He said, I call her Treasure. Oh, he said, that's nice. That is a nice name. He said, why do you call her Treasure? He said, everywhere I take her, they say, where the hell did you dig that up from?
Very difficult.
11.
5. No, 5 to Davy. Not quite on Tim's clapometer. Not quite. 5 points to Davy Kane. It's 20 to 15 to Leicester team. Lenny Bennett. Come on, what can you do with bad luck?
Bad luck. Okay, I'll tell you about bad luck.
Interruption by Michael Aspel. Your bad luck.
It came to me in a flash, this stroke of bad luck. It's a story of a man who was with a pal of his walking down the street and he picks up a wage packet just lying on the ground. He said, what bad luck that was. And his friend said, what do you mean bad luck? You've just picked up a wage packet. He said, yes, but look at the taxer they've knocked off.
Like that. What, David? David?
You think that's bad luck? I'm so superstitious, I won't walk under a black cat.
Double barrel, the two of them. 3 points to the two of them. 3 points to Michael and Davy. And we go to Lenny.
Right, okay. There's two fellas having a meal in a restaurant in Blackpool, and one was an Irishman and one fella came from Sunderland. And a fellow from Sunderland said, you know, he said, I must be the unluckiest fellow that ever drew breath me. Everything I do, it goes wrong. Like this morning, I peeled a banana and it was empty. And the Irish fella said, oh, God, that's nothing. He said, I have a terrible time myself. He said, people think that we Irish fellas are stupid, and we're not, he said. But the things that happened, he said, I just got the sack off British Rail. I was a wheel tapper. He said, I changed 14 engine wheels before I found out my hammer was cracked. And they were so fed up, these two fellows, that's a shame, this. They were so fed up, they decided to do away themselves. So this fellow from Sunderland and the Irish fellow went to the top of Blackpool Tower. They threw themselves off, and the fellow from Sunderland got killed, and the Irish fellow got lost.
What a lot of stamina. No, that's 4 points. 4 points to Lenny. 19 to 23, and it's Captain Les Dawson. Back we go to Les, and it's the Joker. Any subject at all.
Easy. Constable Plod was the pride of the West Ridings. He stood 6'2" and could bite his own ear when he stood on a chair. Long jump, low jump. Most marvellous man. A complete athlete in every sense of the word. And there was a well-known thief at Hull Docks called Horse Harry. It wasn't really horse, he was more like a little ass. More like a little ass. You see the gag, you see the gag. Anyway, because of Plod's amazing ability on the athletic field, they put him in charge of looking out for Horse Harry. And that night, Plod waited behind a bale of cotton. He saw Horse Harry creep out from the docks, look furtively each way, and then run. Plod was after him, yea, like a ferret. Boom, 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 boom. 52 miles he chased him, right down Spurn Head, right down past the Pennines, right through Littleborough, Liverpool, straight down to Crewe, through the Crewe Empire, it was up there in them days, straight through the Crewe Empire, all the way back, right up a steeple, down the steeple at Chesterfield, that's why it's bent, all the way through. Chase, never let up once. This fellow swam across the Mersey, Plod was after him. Finished, he brought him down in a rugby tackle. What have you got? The fellow said nothing. I was timing you for tomorrow night.
A fiver. I think we've time for one more. Rival captain Warren Mitchell. See what you can make of, possible high scores. Water.